The F-15 Eagle is one of the most iconic fighter aircraft in modern military history. Developed in the early 1970s by McDonnell Douglas, now acquired by Boeing, it was designed to ensure air dominance for the United States, especially in the face of the threat of Soviet fighters at the time. Since its first flight in 1972, the F-15 has recorded a remarkable history on the battlefield, with more than 100 aerial victories without a single air combat loss. However, in the 21st century, the world of air warfare has changed drastically. New threats, new technologies, and more sophisticated approaches to warfare require a fighter aircraft that can adapt quickly. The F-15, which once excelled in all aspects, now faces competition from fifth-generation fighter jets such as the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II from the United States itself, as well as the Su-57 from Russia and the J-20 and J-31 from China. In the context of modern fighter jets, the competition is getting tougher with the presence of fifth-generation fighters that offer stealth capabilities, advanced sensors, and better combat networking capabilities. Fifth-generation fighters such as the F-22 and F-35 are designed with the ability to evade radar detection, allowing them to attack without being detected by the enemy. The F-15, despite its superior combat capabilities, is not a stealth aircraft. This is one of its biggest weaknesses in the context of modern air warfare, where the ability to evade detection is very important. The F-15X is the latest version developed to meet this challenge. Although the F-15 does not have stealth technology, the F-15X is equipped with improved avionics, weapons, and sensors that make it more relevant in the modern battlefield. One of the most striking capabilities of the F-15X is its ability to carry up to 22 air-to-air missiles, far more than the F-35 or F-22. This gives it a major advantage in air superiority missions where firepower is paramount. In addition, the F-15X is also designed for the integration of hypersonic missiles, a future weapon that is the focus of many countries. These hypersonic missiles can reach speeds of more than Mach 5, allowing them to penetrate even the most sophisticated air defense systems. This is one of the important elements that ensures the F-15 remains a serious threat on the battlefield, despite its lack of stealth capabilities. The F-15X is not just an upgraded version of the previous F-15. This fighter jet is equipped with various significant technological improvements. The digital fly-by-wire avionics system, a more sophisticated AESA radar, and a more powerful electronic warfare system make it a very dangerous fighter in the hands of experienced pilots. The AESA radar allows the F-15X to detect and track multiple targets at longer ranges with higher accuracy, while its electronic warfare system can interfere with or confuse enemy radars. These capabilities allow the F-15X to dominate air combat even without the advantage of stealth technology. In addition, the jet is capable of carrying a very large payload of weapons, including air-to-ground missiles and smart bombs, making it flexible for a variety of missions, from air superiority to ground attack. The F-15X is also built with a longer life cycle than its predecessors, as well as lower operating costs than stealth fighters like the F-35. This makes it an economical choice for the U.S. Air Force, especially in the face of a military budget that continues to be squeezed by the huge expenditures for the development and maintenance of fifth-generation jets. One of the main reasons why the F-15X was chosen to continue is the issue of cost. Fifth-generation fighters such as the F-35, despite offering stealth capabilities in the latest technology, have much higher procurement and operating costs. The F-35, for example, has a unit cost of around $80 million to $100 million, depending on the variant, while its operating costs are as high as $35,000 per flight hour. In contrast, the F-15X has lower operating costs and a procurement cost of around $87 million per unit, but offers much greater firepower. In scenarios where stealth is not as critical, the F-15X could be a more effective and efficient choice for air superiority missions. The decision to continue using the F-15 is also driven by logistics and infrastructure. Because the F-15 has been in service for more than 50 years, many countries and U.S. air bases already have a mature supporting infrastructure. This includes spare parts, maintenance systems, and pilot training. Replacing all of these with a fifth-generation fighter would be expensive and time-consuming. Interestingly, the U.S. Air Force is pursuing the concept of combining fourth and fifth-generation aircraft in air missions. In more complex warfare situations, the F-15X could operate alongside the F-35 or F-22, where the stealth fighter could lead the way by infiltrating enemy territory undetected, while the F-15X provides long-range fire support with long-range and hypersonic missiles. This means the F-15 does not have to operate alone, and in combination with the stealth fighter, its lack of stealth technology could be offset by the other force. In this formation, the F-15X can function as a missile truck carrying heavy weapons and playing a vital role in complex air combat, while the F-35 or F-22 acts as a stealth hunter that opens the way. The F-15 fighter jet is indeed not a new aircraft, but with various improvements and the latest innovations, especially in the form of the F-15X. This aircraft remains relevant and very effective in the 21st century. In an increasingly complex battlefield and ever-evolving technology, the F-15 is able to adapt by carrying more weapons, integrating the latest technology, and remaining economical compared to its competitors. However, the F-15 is not without challenges in the future. With the development of increasingly sophisticated air defense systems, especially in countries such as Russia and China, fighter aircraft that do not have stealth technology may be more easily detected and attacked. Anti-aircraft missile systems, such as the S-400 and HQ-9, are able to track targets at very long ranges and pose a serious threat to fighter jets like the F-15 that cannot completely evade radar. In such an environment, the F-15's survivability depends on improved electronic warfare systems and combat strategies involving stealth fighters to disrupt enemy defenses before the F-15 enters the operational area. In addition to the threat of air defense systems, competition with sixth-generation fighter jets being developed by several countries, such as the United States' Next-Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program, is also a significant challenge for the F-15. These sixth-generation fighter jets are designed with better stealth capabilities, more advanced sensors, and the potential for integration with drones in combat operations. This means that the F-15, although continuously improved, may have a more limited role in future air conflicts. However, what makes the F-15 attractive is its flexibility and ability to adapt to new technologies. With a platform that has been proven for decades, the F-15 can still be integrated with technologies such as network-based command and control, and is able to work with fifth-generation fighters and advanced air defense systems. The combination of long-range combat capability, large weapon carrying capacity, and lower operational costs make the F-15X one of the most valuable assets for the U.S. Air Force, especially in the face of major conflicts involving other major powers such as China or Russia. So, although the F-15 may not be the main fighter in the future, its presence is still very relevant and irreplaceable in various types of military operations. On the one hand, the F-15 will continue to face tough competition with the upcoming fifth and sixth-generation stealth fighters. However, with its great firepower capability, cost efficiency, and support for modern technology, the F-15 is still the mainstay choice in today's air warfare scenario.